Hey and welcome to the Daily Manchester United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. West Ham target Harry Maguire after record sale of Declan Rice to Arsenal. West Ham United are targeting a move for Manchester United defender Harry Maguire following the record sale of Declan Rice to Arsenal, the Telegraph report. The East London outfit recently sold Rice to the Gunners for £100 million plus £5 million in add-ons. They are now expected to focus on signings of their own. The Telegraph report that the Hammers have an interest in Maguire and they are prepared to test his resolve to stay and fight for a place at United. The 30-year-old fell out of favour under manager Erik last season, but he is still happy at the club and believes he can break back into the team. However, David Moyes' side are hoping to lure him to the English capital, though they would prefer a loan deal over a permanent transfer at this stage. Maguire started last season alongside Lisandro Martinez in central defence, but was dropped to the bench after the club's defeats to Brighton and Brentford. He made only 14 more starts during the remainder of the campaign, with Ten Hag favouring a right and left-footed combination. Left-back Luke Shaw made 11 starts at the heart of the defence last term, while Maguire was on the bench. This is a clear indication that he does not feature in the long-term plans of Ten Hag. West Ham are currently exploring a loan deal for Maguire, and this could be due to his high wages. The England star is presently on £190,000 a week. United may need to hand Maguire a huge payoff to convince him over a permanent transfer with a pay cut. They currently value him at around £30 million. This appears a good price for his ability. United could step up their interest in Axel Disasi as soon as Maguire leaves. Aston Villa have asked Manchester United about struggling Jadon Sancho. United's attempt at agreeing a deal for Atalanta's wonderkid Rasmus Hojlund have proved futile, with the Bergamo-based outfit slapping a ridiculous price tag on the Dane. The only way any deal of this magnitude can be pulled off is if the club manages to raise capital through player sales, and Jadon Sancho is someone who is in demand. It's safe to say that the England international has failed to live up to his billings since his £73 million arrival from Borussia Dortmund in the summer of 2021. The 23-year-old has bagged only 12 goals and registered 6 assists in 79 appearances, a far cry from the numbers he was registering in the Bundesliga. The winger has looked bereft of confidence when going forward and timid during duels, and Ten Hag has praised the fearlessness of Alejandro Garnacho, highlighting just where Sancho stands currently in the pecking order. Despite the manager affording him a lot of patience, things have not worked out for Sancho. With funds tight, there have been reports on several clubs interested in acquiring the former Manchester City youth star, and according to Dean Jones, Aston Villa have been in talks over a deal. The journalist told Give Me Sport, after Tielemans and Pau Torres, the midfield and the defense are okay. Aston Villa are now working to strengthen the wing left and right. They have many names on their list that have already been explored, like Moussa Diaby of Bayer Leverkusen. In the past weeks, the Villains asked for information about Sancho, but the price tag set by Manchester United is considered too high. United will not want to take too big of a hit if they do sell the Englishman, and will only consider selling if a substantial offer is placed. They have reportedly slapped a £60 million asking price on his head. Currently, it seems the deal is beyond Villa, and the Spurs remain in the chase as well. Erik Ten Hag handed major transfer boost, with the Glazers set to back him with a spending spree. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has been handed a major transfer boost, with the Glazers willing to back him to secure key targets this summer. Mirror report: the Red Devils have signed just one player in Mason Mount from Chelsea for £60 million, but talks are currently ongoing with Inter Milan for goalkeeper Andre Onana. United were hoping to secure his services for £40 million, but they will now need to pay close to £50 million for him. The club also have their sights on Atalanta striker Rasmus Hojlund. The Dane is valued at around £60 million by the Serie A outfit, but United are hopeful of reducing the fee by offering squad players such as Mason Greenwood as part of the deal, as it was reported. It was initially highlighted that Ten Hag has a budget of only £120 million before player sales, but he has now received a boost, with the Glazers prepared to offer financial support. They are willing to commit the £170 million odd required to sign the desired target, such that United don't fall behind their top four rivals, which would indirectly lower the club's value. As things stand, the Glazers have not picked a preferred buyer between Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and the takeover saga may probably continue beyond the summer. It has been an exciting transfer window from a neutral point of view. Arsenal have spent a staggering £200 million on Rice, Havertz and Timber after finishing second in the league. Liverpool have also taken their spending spree close to £100 million and are currently lining up another midfield. Tottenham Hotspur and Chelsea have also been very active in the transfer market. Despite finishing third in the standings, United's lack of urgency has been surprising this summer. Hopefully, the fresh financial backing will speed up the transfer process in the coming days. Ten Hag needs a new goalkeeper and a striker for the main part of pre-season in the United States. Onana should arrive soon, but it's uncertain whether United can quickly seal the signing of Hojlund. There have been contrasting reports on the asking price for the Denmark international. We should get more clarity when United make a formal offer for the 20-year-old in the coming days. Newcastle in the lead to sign Man United target Axel Disasi. Newcastle United are leading Manchester United in the race to sign Monaco defender Axel Disasi. According to reputed journalist Florian Plattenberg, the France international has been on Man United's radar since March this year, and they have already held talks with the players' camp. However, they have yet to open discussions with Monaco. Plattenberg now claims that Newcastle have moved ahead of United in Disasi's pursuit. The Magpies recently held talks with the player's agent, and they have now made formal contact with Monaco over a potential deal for him. The League One side are yet to receive concrete offers for the central defender, but the Magpies are currently in the lead to sign the 25-year-old. The Red Devils are also exploring a summer deal for Disasi, but it's reported that a transfer could depend on the departure of Harry Maguire. United were initially interested in landing Kim Min-jae from Napoli this summer, but the centre-back has made the decision to join Bayern München. Disasi has been identified as the backup option for the club, but the hierarchy need to act fast such that the Magpies don't beat them to his signature. The World Cup finalist has already given the green light to join United, but the club need to offload Maguire first to gain valuable transfer funds. Maguire is currently on the radar of West Ham United. United will be hoping to secure a decent fee such that they can concentrate on landing Disasi. This needs to happen within a short space of time. Eddie Howe's side are already in contact with Monaco, which is a big warning sign for United. Disasi would be a quality signing for the club. He possesses a strong aerial and physical presence and likes to make regular progressive runs. Monaco are eyeing at least €40 million to sell him this summer. Liverpool considering move for Man United target Sofiane Amrabat with Fabinho on his way to Saudi Arabia. Liverpool are considering a move for Manchester United target Sofiane Amrabat, with Fabinho likely to join Al Ittihad for £40 million. The Athletic report: the Brazil international has been a vital player in the center of the park for Liverpool, but he looks to be on his way to Saudi Arabia after agreeing personal terms. Jurgen Klopp's side have left him out of the pre-season tour of Germany, and it appears only a matter of time before his transfer to Al Ittihad becomes official. However, this could have a direct impact on United plans, with the Athletic claiming that the Merseyside outfit are lining up a move for Fiorentina's Mrabat. The Anfield club wants someone capable of stepping into Fabinho's role and view Mrabat as one of the options alongside Ryan Gravenberch and Calvin Phillips. Southampton midfielder Romeo Lavia is deemed expensive for them, while Brighton and Hove Albion star Moses Caicedo is expected to join Chelsea this summer. The Moroccan had a fine 22-23 campaign for club and country. He completed over 90% of his passes while winning key duels from the number 6 role. It has recently been reported that United are in pole position to sign the 26-year-old, but as things stand, it's unclear whether the club have the funds to sign him. The Red Devils have already spent £55 million on Mason Mount, and they are about to sign Andre Onana from Inter Milan in a deal worth £43 million plus add-ons. This would take their spending spree to £98 million, with a pre-sales budget of only £120 million. United may need to offload the players before they can purchase a marquee striker. In our opinion, a holding midfielder is not a top priority for United for now. This scenario could change later in the transfer window. Suppose Scott McTominay leaves. With this in mind, Liverpool could beat United to the signing of Mrabat, who is valued at £26 million. Mrabat has a strong relationship with manager Erik ten Hag after his senior debut under him at Utrecht. It remains to be seen whether the Dutchman can urge him to stay patient. Andre Onana will travel to Manchester on today or tomorrow. Manchester United are close to securing an agreement to sign Inter Milan goalkeeper Andre Onana, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. The Red Devils have been locked in negotiations with Inter for the 27-year-old over the past 2 weeks, and a deal could be practically agreed soon. Gazzetta dello Sport claimed that United are on the verge of finalizing a transfer fee with the Nerazzurri. They are ready to meet Inter's request of €52 million. Once the deal is finalized, Onana will travel to Manchester to complete the necessary formalities. It's anticipated that the Cameroonian could make the trip on Sunday or Monday, meaning today or tomorrow, based on how quickly the clubs sort out the payment terms for the fee. Onana has already agreed personal terms, and it's only a matter of time before the deal is official. United boss Erik ten Hag has been in constant contact with his former Ajax player, and Gazzetta dello Sport report that there was a phone call on Friday to reassure him. The Red Devils are scheduled to face Lyon in Wednesday's preseason friendly in Edinburgh. Ten Hag may want Onana to be involved in some capacity during that game. The Cameroonian may not feature from the starting 11, but could be handed valuable minutes in the second half. Suppose he has a training session under his belt. For that to happen, Onana needs to complete his medical and sign his contract as soon as possible. United have a busy preseason ahead in the United States. They are scheduled to face Arsenal, Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund, which is the perfect test. Onana is well accustomed to Ten Hag's playing style, but needs time to build cohesion with the back four. The upcoming friendlies should be ideal for his preparation. Fabrizio Romano makes a clarification about Benjamin Sesko's future amid Man United interest. Transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has indicated that it will take a mega offer to pry Benjamin Sesko from RB Leipzig's hands before he has even featured for the Bundesliga giants. This comes amidst reported Manchester United interest in Sesko. The Red Devils retain a long-standing admiration for the 20-year-old. Back in April, the People's Person covered a report which stated that United have Sesko on their list of possible striker targets in the event they failed in their effort to sign either Harry Kane or Victor Osimhen. Within Old Trafford, the Slovenian is viewed as a perfect project striker, a player with massive potential who can then be nurtured to develop and become world-class. Months ago, Team Talk explained that Erik ten Hag's side were keen on hijacking Sesko's move from RB Salzburg to RB Leipzig, but now, after that deal is completed, Romano points out that it will be nearly impossible to convince Leipzig to sell the goal scorer. He said, Many question about Benjamin Sesko in the strikers domino, but there is no chance. Sesko has just joined RB Leipzig from Salzburg and won't leave the club. It would take an astronomical bid to change the plans. No talks, no negotiations, no way. It's easy to see why top teams are circling around the young star who has previously attracted comparisons to Manchester City's Erling Haaland. In the Austrian top flight last season, Sesko managed to score 16 goals and register 3 assists in 30 matches. During a time in which elite clubs in Europe are willing to spend large sums to land the services of the brightest prospect in the game, Sesko falls firmly in this category. United are, however, unlikely to pay big this summer, as Ten Hag is currently working with a tight transfer budget. A swoop for Sesko may have to wait as things stand. I will be uploading daily Manchester United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.